Choose your fighter. Lightning inspired.
Hello, everyone. I am back. It's nice to be back. Hey, Habit, how you doing? Yes, hello, everyone. So I am back. I took 2 weeks off. Well, I was originally supposed to take a week off to focus on midterms and to focus on school. 1 week turned into 2 weeks. But yeah, now I'm back, and hopefully it'll be more consistent going forward. How did college go? I'm still in college. This week hasn't been too bad. The only reason I can stream today because my homework was very light, so I got the majority of it done yesterday. Well, the project. Oh, I still need to check the grade. I don't think my midterm was actually graded yet. So it's worth 50 points. So I'm still waiting for the teacher to grade it. But yeah, we are back playing Bravely Default, which is something I'm sure you nailed it. Hopefully. I better. I mean, it was a paper. So far, let's see, my classes, they haven't been difficult, they've just been a lot. You know what I mean? Like, the concept itself, or the homework itself, what I have to read isn't difficult. It's more like there's just a lot of it. You know what I mean? So sometimes it can get overwhelming, but the material isn't overwhelming. But enough about work. I'm still feeling the pain of work. But Bravely Default. I think the most difficult college course I had was Real World Trigonometry, which is a math class. The only reason it was 10 and 20, now that you are back, 14. Yes, the only reason that class was hard is because really? 14? Yeah. Yeah. Is because the teacher, straight up the first day, said she wasn't going to teach us. She's like, there's no... Is that loud for you guys? Why not higher? I like the number 14. She's like, yeah, like, the real world doesn't have answers in the back of the book, so, I'm not going to, help you guys or walk you guys through it. Maybe it's like is it a touch? It's probably too loud. This is giving me such, like, dragon. It is kind of loud, but I can hear you fine. Okay, let me maybe lower it a little bit. Is that good? I feel like this is good. This is kind of giving me, like, Dragon Quest vibes a little bit. Better? Okay, perfect. But yeah. So Bravely Default. I walked into GameStop, I saw that this was playing. I've seen the cover of it, and it's been on my radar for a while. And so, after I saw the gameplay of it, what it actually looks like, I'm like, okay, yeah, I have to buy it. But how have you been, Habit? It's been a minute.
I am that which whispers, which carries, which connects. This thread of life.
Oh! Oh, thank you so much, Habit. Okay.
It must be
I see what you did there, but yes, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Remember.
I am forever grateful.
Remember who you are.
Dun, dun. Recommendation for everyone except real gluttons for punishment. Is that me? Can I change myself?
Now go. Return to the land. To your destiny.
To destiny?
Cry out. Call out your name.
Oh, I see, I see. Actually, Seth? What the fuck? Okay. No, we're not doing Seth. Yeah, I've been not that good. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What's happening? What should our name be? First word that popped into my mind. Your Kodak. Please note that the characters may not display correctly. Be aware that this name will be shared with others online. Okay. About it, so now I want to talk about it with you. By the way, I love the new hairstyle. Oh, thank you so much. My costume is Sophie from Howl's Moving Castle, so it's supposed to be more silver than like blonde. I have to, but some of my hair wouldn't accept the color, so it just kind of washed out immediately. Which is fine, it happens. So I'm hoping that if I tone it silver, like before Halloween, it'll stay longer. I mean, yeah, this is giving me Dragon Quest vibes, but they're made from the same studio, so that makes sense. Oh, Habit! Did I tell you I got a new laptop that I'm really excited about? I finished editing all of Elden Ring. Right on my birthday. Oh, I see. Yeah, I finally, because Will and I always shared one editing laptop, and that laptop wasn't made properly. Objectively, it wasn't made properly.
Where am I?
Is this what the crystal wished to show us?
Without a doubt, my lady. Where the light led, there he lay.
Are those voices? But whose?
The voices in your head.
He is a young man of the sea.
This is all a little unexpected, I must say. But I trust you, Sir Sloane, and I trust the light of the crystal.
He may not seem much, my lady, but appearances can be deceiving. In any case, he is in need of urgent treatment. Let us return to town with all haste. We will talk more of what this means at a later juncture.
Can't believe I survived.
Why does his voice remind me of Cloud a little bit? Ooh, some of the art style, the castle or this building in particular kind of reminds me of what is Thronebreaker? Well, after the intro.
Huh? Where am I?
You are in Halcyonia, in an inn. Don't be alarmed, you are quite safe. Now that you appear to be capable of speaking, perhaps you could tell me a little about yourself.
Me? Sure, I mean, I'm just a regular sailor, I guess. My ship got hit by this huge wave, and I was swept overboard. I don't remember anything after that. Guess I must have drifted here on the tide.
I see. Then perhaps it was the crystal's will after all.
Or I just survived. So Thronebreaker is kind of like an extension of Gwent from The Witcher, but it has its own story. I think it follows Queen Maeve. I've attempted to play it, but I kind of just prefer Gwent by itself, so I didn't get very far.
Huh? What do you mean?
Ah,
In walks an
our
old
young
dude.
seafarer has awoken at last. Verily, thy plight hath troubled us greatly, friend. We had feared the very worst.
This is Sir Sloane, the royal man-at-arms.
The what?
Come, my lady, we must make haste.
Come, my
It
lady.
will
You're my
not do to
butterfly.
keep
Sugar.
King Vernon waiting.
Yeah, so, me and Will, like, shared a laptop for editing, and it just wasn't made right, so it would constantly freeze, it would constantly just stop exporting even though it was already done. It would just do all this weird shit, so I'm just like, plus my laptop was dying, even though it seemed perfectly fine, it's so old that it's about 10 to 12 years old. It works perfectly fine, but then the makers of it are literally gonna stop, making updates for it and everything like that. So I'm just like, okay, I need a new laptop. We need a new laptop. I finally have enough funds to make payments on something like this. So I got it, and yeah, Elden Ring in particular, like, I had so many streams of Elden Ring, right? And with the old laptop, it probably would have taken me like 2 months to get through just one game. Elden Ring, right? But with the laptop, it took me kind of like a week and a half, 2 weeks. Yeah, because not only do I have to share it, but the exporting. Yeah. Not only do we have to share it, but the exporting for all those streams, it was going to be, like, terrible. But yeah, I got a laptop that can, like, do drawing. I got a laptop that, is actually made correctly, so exporting isn't a problem. Oh, glad you're able to get a new one. Yeah, now that we can post more on YouTube because we'll actually be ahead. And you know, I let Will use it when I'm not using it on certain days. But oh my god, it's been such a game changer. You never realize like how stressful you've been living until you get something that's just way easier.
Indeed not. We will leave right away.
Wait, you're going to meet a king? Who exactly are you?
It's
Gloria of Musa, at your service. Princess Gloria of Musa, if you prefer my proper title. Although, since my kingdom was destroyed, I've been unsure whether I'm worthy of it any longer.
You're a princess.
I shall explain everything in due course. For now, you would do well to rest a while longer.
Her voice sounds familiar.
Sure. Okay.
No. Oh, Habit, Habit, you've seen The Witcher 3, right? Have you seen? I've gotten Made My Life So Easy, that's why I haven't gotten it before. Exactly, and I'm the type of person that if it works, then I just, like, I'll just use it. I don't get upgrades on my phone. I don't get upgrades on technology. I like until something breaks, like, and it's obvious that this shit isn't working, I will just deal with it. And then I get something and I'm just like, why was I dealing with it for so long? Well, I'm making a pinup version of the Crones, and I'm super excited. Alright, it's time to get your adventure underway. Any key locations you need to visit in order to move the story forward will be indicated by that icon. I'm gonna start by seeing where it leads you. If you ever get confused about where you're supposed to be going, okay? Phoenix down obtained. Okay. So this is like Dragon Quest. I don't replace it until it gives me more headache that oh, I want to see that. Okay. So I haven't taken I actually did I'm gonna send a picture in Discord. I actually did color it in a little bit, but I didn't take pictures of that. Okay, I posted it in the Discord. Yeah, I did add more coloring to it, but I still need to complete it.
Feeling better now, are you?
Yeah. Thanks for letting me stay here.
Don't mention it. It's only right to help people out when they're in need.
Well, thanks all the same. So this place is called Halcyonia, right? Can't say I've ever heard of it. Where exactly are we?
Ah, I didn't think you were from around here. All right, let me show you on a map. Here we are.
Here we are!
This map doesn't make any sense. Where the heck am I?
I heard you met with something of a calamity.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. My ship was hit by a giant wave. Must have been a freak storm or something.
Oh dear. Yes, we've been hearing a lot about enormous waves and the like lately. We're all right here in the city.
We're
but
all right.
I heard they wreaked havoc down on the coast.
That doesn't sound good. Maybe I should go check it out. See if I can figure out what happened to me.
Well, the seaside's not far south of here. Follow the road out of town, and you'll be there in a jiffy. Tell you what, why don't you take the map with you in case you get lost?
Really? Thanks.
So let's see. Controls. Move cursor, party chat, swing sword, okay. Freelancer. Alright, alright. But yes. So what happened, Habit? He is such a fast boy. This is my jam right here. Home of the spring breeze. Find various helpful establishments in the villages, towns, and cities you visit in your adventure. Shops sell these items, equipment, inns rest here to recover. Okay. Read at your own pace. Okay. I'm afraid you'll have to turn back. Well, it seems like the hub is perfect for this. The hub, or the hub, or I think that's what it seems like. Because there's nothing in the corner where my webcam is. Yeah. You have everything you need for your travels? If not, our shop should be able to help you. Listen, if you don't need anything, could you at least go in and browse a bit? My father gives me money for every customer I bring into the shop. I went to Colombia with my best friend to celebrate it. Something strange is happening to the ocean. High seas, big waves, sudden storms. That just happens. It's got the tides all messed up too, which means people can't go out fishing. No one's seen anything like it before. That can be solved with science. We only have one season here in Helosinia Spring. It's nice and warm all year round, perfect for making outdoor naps. The pollen is the only problem. My hay fever never goes away. So this is basically where I am. Except this isn't as nice as it sounds. It being warm constantly and having allergies all year round sucks. Here, it's warm or hot. That's really the only two temperatures. Princess Gloria's been with us for a few years now, ever since she had to flee from her kingdom. So it was called. Surely she can't stay here forever, though. I wonder what she'll do. We mustn't abandon hope, no matter how bleak things become. We need to take courage and look to the future. The heroes of light are sure to cut through the darkness and come to our aid. That's what people used to say when I was a little girl. Anyway, I have no idea if it's actually true. My sword arm is getting stronger every day. Before long, I'll be able to take down a dragon. I mean, I would if they existed. I know dragons aren't real. Oh, foreshadowing? Helosinia is the most prosperous and peaceful kingdom that's ever existed. I'm so lucky to have been born here. I mean, just look at what's going on elsewhere. A destroyed kingdom here, a military dictatorship there. Sounds like taxes are going up again. It's been the same old story ever since Horden came to power. It's the last thing the people down the coast need. What with those huge storms and everything they've been dealing with? Dude, is this game just taking place in California? This sounds a lot like it. Wait. So I woke up that day and checked my phone to see if someone had said something about my birthday. My sister had sent me a message, but no one else. I said, well, it's early. Let's give it time. So me and my friend go out to eat and see what the fuck to do. Mirza was the only small kingdom, but it had so much history. I don't understand what could have just destroyed it like that. I mean, there are loads of rumors. Monsters, civil war, you name it. No one really knows the truth, though. Well, the shonen protege is the best you can ever hope to find. That's the... Oh, okay. Look, it must be true. I've been drinking the local brew all day. My man, getting lit. Right when you wake up. Escape from a dungeon. Mini ether. Well, we went to an arcade and then we didn't know what to do, so I said, let's get high and then decide. Alright. King Vernon's otherwise engaged at the moment. You better come back later if you're hoping for an audience. Well, I bought potions. Let's see what they're gonna be used for.
Princess Gloria, thank you for joining us. I think you may have some inkling of why I have summoned you here. It concerns the future of the Musen royal line. It has been 3 years now since you came here to our kingdom, and while I can only imagine your pain at having lost your realm under such tragic circumstances, there comes a time when one must turn from the past and begin to look forward. I wonder if you might consider making your stay here a more long-term arrangement. Prime Minister Horton has convinced me that in finding you a suitable match, we might sooner bring about the restoration of your kingdom.
It's weird, they have normal size heads, but their bodies are kind of small.
Yes, with King Vernon's permission, I have instructed my heralds to canvass potential suitors for you, Princess Gloria. Musa's unfortunate end need not mean the end of its illustrious line, after all.
I see. And have you any thoughts on the matter, Sir Sloane?
The honorable gentleman's line of reasoning is not without merit. Such an arrangement would indeed benefit Musa in the long term.
Ah, wise words, Sir Sloane. Your reputation as both a warrior and a thinker is well deserved, I see.
Yet I would not dream to speak for Her Highness, of course. 'Tis she and she alone who must decide.
King Vernon, your concern for my well-being is, as ever, far more than I deserve. Alas, I have a sacred duty to perform before I can even begin to consider such worldly affairs. This being so, I'm afraid I have no choice but to respectfully decline your suggestion.
What? How dare you treat King Vernon's kind offices with such disdain?
I feel like
A match has been
when it
ordered
comes to
agreed
medieval,
already. Do you wish His Majesty to look a fool?
like medieval slimy guys, they
will be
have like
quite
the
enough for
same character design.
We have no right to expect anything of Princess Gloria beyond her kindness and hearing us
Like
out.
this kind of character
We are
design is
friends and
always for
allies
like
of
the
long
slimy
standing, and her
kind
wishes will be respected.
of
If it is
dude.
not impolite to ask, Your Highness, what is this sacred duty of which you speak?
The time
I don't
has
know.
come for me to recover my kingdom's greatest treasures, the 4 crystals. Fortunately, thanks to Sir
Well-
Sloane, the wind crystal is safely in my possession already, but the whereabouts of the others remain unknown. And that does not bode well. Fire, water, wind, earth, nature's masters. The crystal's power
Stay with
exceeds
him if I
the
wanted, but I
hand
wasn't
of
feeling
man,
like socializing, so
and
I
if
left.
unleashed,
Because I planned to
would
get
bring
high.
down death,
I wanted it was stopped
disaster,
because the dude came.
calamity and blight upon the land. I learned those lines as soon as I could talk. And if I understand them correctly, the troubled seas may be merely the first among many calamities to come.
It is my duty, no, my destiny, as Princess of Musa, to do all that I can to prevent further misfortune befalling our world. And I shall fulfill it.
Very well. I understand completely.
Oh, he's
Princess
pissed.
Gloria, you must go. You must fulfill your destiny.
Oh,
Thank
so
you, King Vernon.
you guys had a
Your
plan and then
understanding
it
of the
just
matter is
completely
much
went out the
appreciated.
window. I hate it when that happens.
Duh.
Stayed in my room until she said that she was going to get ready to hang out for my birthday. How long were you waiting? Round about in the field, it's a good idea to take a look around you and get the lay of the land as you travel. Using standard two-handed controls with the camera. Okay. Out of the field and exploring the dungeon, you press Y to swing your sword. Never know. Try using or give a monster a nest, surprise, you never know what might happen. You can save your game at any time when you're in a town or out of the field by opening the menu. Okay. Look at this. Like 4 hours. Well, we get to the bar and she was paying for my drink. She said that she was not going to dance because the dude worked there and didn't want to do it in his face. Wait, wait. So he was gonna be there anyway? But he was working. Oh, I see. So it was kind of like he was. Oh, okay. Every hero of the story needs to cut grass with a sword. Link knew how to do it, and so I will show Kodak how to do it. This is giving me fucking allergies. I'm getting hives just watching this. That bar to another, and I started to look for girls to dance with. Didn't find any. Alone, that Yes. Hi, it's Will. Maybe I should go back into town and get, like, equipment. Hi. Oh my god, it's Andy! No, don't do that. You got lipstick on your hand now. No, it's your fault. That's your fault.
That's true.
When did you become a streamer, Can't see. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's very much Dragon Quest. Hey, chibi. Dude, I got like $700 in the grass. Yeah.
Thank you. What the hell?
Yeah, Habit asked me to pick a number between 10 and 20, and I said 14 because I like 14. So he's like, "You sure you don't want to go higher?" And I'm like, "Get my turn." But yeah, how you doing, Andy? So I got mad, took her phone away. She got even more mad, and the last ship happened. I said some shit to her, so we walked up, and was leaving without her phone. So I ran after her and stopped her, gave her phone back, and she didn't want to talk, and threatened to call the cops. So I just left. Yeah. It just sounds like a lot of, it just sounds like no consideration from the sounds of it. Were you up at, okay. Yeah, that's fine. You're fine, Habit. I was just wondering. I don't need it. Yeah. This is a cutting grass stream. She says, from her part, yeah. It really does sound like it. Yeah, I didn't do this in Dragon Quest enough, so I'll do it in this game. Searching every corner for chests. Plated armor! Yeah, yeah! Well, I haven't talked to her since September 30th. I think, honestly, she needs to apologize. I'm taking me time. I think that's a good thing to do, honestly. Yeah. But I already did for the things I said, but yeah. It just sounds, yeah, it just sounds super inconsiderate. Okay. Can't go that way yet. Only place I talk to people is on the internet. But yeah. I think she does need to apologize. Sometimes worse, there's no middle ground. Oh. But Andy, to answer your question, I'm doing good. Doing well. I finished most of my homework. I just need to respond to people today. Today was really, really sucky at work. It was really sucky. I kept getting... Okay, this entire shift, every other customer, like, was confusing the shit out of, like, everyone. There was so much confusion today, and it wasn't because of us. Customers literally would order... Like, they would order something, because we kind of have, like, a line system. So, customers would pick out their items, right? And... they would pick out their items with me, and I would ring them up, right? And even though I repeated their order back to them, they would come back when it was busy, like 10 to 15 minutes later, and after, yeah, drinking half their coffee, drinks, eating half of their order, and saying, oh, this isn't what I wanted. And just like, it is what you wanted. I took your order. Just like, oh, can you remake it? Can I get something else? Can I get this? Can I get that? Just like, that was literally every other customer. And just like, oh, I did. And not only that, sometimes, or with drinks, we put them on the counter and then call out the name that was given for the drinks, right? And random people would just take other people's drinks. So then the person who ordered the drink would say, hey, where's mine? And it would just be gone because someone else took it. I've been in real life before, it came back to hurt me, so why should I do it? That was, yeah, and it was 8 fucking hours of that. And so I'm just like, I couldn't do it. I almost like screamed at work. I needed to go in like the freezer and like just scream. Because I was getting really fucking upset. It's day 7 of cutting grass. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, this is a cutting grass stream. Hey, you get money. 10? Yeah, look, I got a free tent. I didn't even need to buy it. Will, are you here? Will is here. He's right there. One person got really angry one time for no reason. I just asked him to leave and didn't give him his food. And he was like, I'm gonna tell your manager. I'm like, go ahead, I don't care. That's the thing, it's like... Okay, I can't go this way. That's the thing, when someone says like, oh, let me just like, can I see your manager? It's just like, ma'am, I don't think you understand. Just like, I am the manager right now. The managers are dealing with another fucking problem. The manager of your shit right now. Like, it's just like... Yeah, we've had to throw out people too. It wasn't a problem. I told my manager myself. He was an asshole and I told him to leave. We definitely have a policy like that. We got a lot of people come in and they just have like the biggest fucking attitude and yell at us. And the owner is like 100% on our side. So just like if we kick someone out, he knows that it's like not for like insane reasons. Physical One of the most stupid things I've seen is one person got mad and started yelling and threw his drink at a 17-year-old girl working. What the fuck? Bruh. I don't know, what is wrong with people? Okay. Mm-hmm. Knife with a distinctive curved blade. Huh? Why? Yeah, I don't know what's fucking wrong with people. So, kind of how our work, like, kind of functions, at least where I am. So customers come in through the front door and, you know, we have a line with different cases that start kind of at the front door and then we work our way down, right? And then if they want to order drinks, they order them at the very end, right? So what happens is people come in and then they just like skip the entire line for drinks. And it's just like, you can't do that. And then they get really upset that they can't like skip the whole line. Just like, if you just want drinks, go to fucking Starbucks where they just serve primarily drinks. Like, you can't just skip a line of like 10 people and just like, oh, I just want something. Just like, cool, you just have to wait. You just have to wait. I'm I'm still heated about something a dude said to me yesterday about my situation. Let's see. Physical attack would be 44. Boobs! I literally can't see that. Boobs! Okay. Oh, I see. More grass! Yeah, I know. No, okay, I won't cut the grass again. I'll just go to town, cut the grass in my off time. Yeah. He said it was not my friend's responsibility to take care of me when I was feeling down. I totally get that. No one's responsible for another one. And that one should... What rubs me the wrong way is that a lot of people use that as an excuse to be a dick to people. Yeah. But that's the thing, just like if she's your friend, then like aren't they supposed to make you well, I know it's not their job, but don't friends cheer each other up when their friend is down? That's kind of the whole point. Huh? And since society is focusing on themselves, we have a messed up world. Exactly. Okay, cutscene.
Whoa.
It's terrible, isn't it?
Not even looking at the sea.
Yeah.
You're like looking at a rock.
I heard it was bad, but this is something
A
else.
rock?
You should have seen the size of the waves.
It's a rock.
It smashed absolutely everything to
A monster! Quickly!
No, it's not. Wait, we don't even know if it's a monster. Maybe it's just something that wanted to say hi but doesn't know how. Like me.
Let's do this.
I'm awkward. I jump in front of people and growl. That's my way of hello.
Okay then.
Humans form the key. Okay, Brave use default to Brave default. Oh my god, that's the name. Okay. So use default to accumulate. Right. Brave command is a potent offensive technique. Offensive! Okay. Enables a character to spend BP in order to increase the number of actions. Okay. It's a powerful defensive maneuver that enables... Okay. It's time to try out the Brave command for yourself. You don't currently have any BP banked, but you can borrow against the BP for future turns to perform it with 3 extra actions.
Okay.
Shit! Shit!
deal. Guess nothing. Here I go.
The key benefit of the Brave command is that it lets you perform multiple actions in a single turn. Be aware, however, that if you borrow BP against future turns, it'll end up with a deficient that must be worked off before you can act again. Okay. The default command can be employed to offset the downside of being brave. You can use it to accumulate up to 3 BP, with the help of which you'll be able to act 4 times. Okay. Fucking math. Okay. What the fuck?
Crikey.
What the fuck? Who are you
Sorry,
guys?
pal. I didn't see you standing there.
How many times have I told you? Look before you cast. You can't just jump in spells blazing.
And how many times have I told you?
How many
I'm a big
times?
picture guy. He's alright, isn't he? Don't sweat the details.
Someone has to when you're going around nearly frazzled.
Of course this fucking Chad is wearing a leather coat with a fedora.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I guess. But
And he's wearing like fucking 1920s dude. What a Chad.
I'm the one he hired to try and
I
keep
kind
him
of respect it, but I also hate it.
Oh, and I'm Elvis.
He's kind of everything, but I'm very conflicted with
Try not to incinerate
this whole
anyone,
thing
okay,
going
Elvis?
on.
Aye, aye. I'll do my best. Right, let's see.
Right.
Take the heart.
okay, what's the plan?
I'll drink to that.
So this is, yeah, this is a game I'm gonna have to grind. Yeah. And with online friends, your friendship isn't inclined to actually help each other in person, which makes it harder to get hurt because you don't have those expectations for the friendship.
It really was.
I'll stick
You
to
were
that.
Definitely more help than a certain so-called scholar I could mention.
It's with her nose, it's like
Listen,
barely there.
I pulled my weight fair and square. Isn't that right, pal?
Huh? Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh, you're only saying that because he put you on the spot. It's all right, you know. You can tell us what you really think. Besides, if you're nice
Oh,
to
see,
this
are
guy,
these the
it'll
same
only go to
voice
his head.
actors for,
And what would
Dragon
be so wrong with
Quest?
that, eh? Go on, son. Praise away. I could do with a wee boost to the old self.
I think my biggest pet
Believe me,
peeves
that's the
with
last
like
thing he needs.
kind of reaching out. I don't really reach out
Thanks
to a
for
whole
helping
lot
me
of
out back
people.
here.
Well,
miss.
it's just like because I have a lot of
Less of that.
a lot of
It's
trust
just like
issues.
Adele, okay?
Mainly because like
Don't stand much in
I've
ceremony
helped
as to-
people
What are you
through
doing
tough
strapped
times,
with
but when it was
monsters
time for
anyway?
them to
You don't
help
look like
me,
your average warrior, I
like
must say.
only around
I was just helping.
let's
out an
say
old
I've helped,
lady who's
like,
in trouble.
I don't know, like 9, 10
Have a
people.
go hero, eh?
When it came time for
Very
them
noble.
to help me when I was
I reckon
really,
you'll be a
really
great outlaw
struggling,
just fine.
around like, I don't know,
Which is
one
lucky,
person,
because I'm about to take
really
you
it's
back
just
to
like,
town
yeah,
and
you know, I'll
treat
help
to
you.
a wee
And I'm
drink.
just like,
Oh,
because
really?
literally I was
Are you sure?
about to face like
Am I sure?
homelessness.
After
And
a bonding
it was only
experience
one
like that,
person who was
I
just like, yeah, I'll
insist
help
on
you,
it.
after like asking a
Well,
whole
in
bunch of
that
other
case-
people. And I'm just like,
That's the spirit.
Then away
you know,
to the tavern
you
we
go out of your way
I've worked
to
up a
help
right old thirst.
someone, and then in the end they're
Oh.
just like, oh, I don't really
But-
care.
Before I forget,
I can relate
is
to
there one
that.
of these about the
Okay,
place?
this
What is
goes into a whole bunch
It's
of
called
other
an
like
asterisk. Us
deep
two
shit
are
of
on a
what
double
actually
collecting
like
it, which is how we ended up
'cause it
happening
wasn't
across
just
you.
But
like
we're not
facing
friends or
homelessness.
anything.
It was so
I'm
many
only here because
situations
you
like
hired
that.
me.
I
Facing
can't
homelessness was
details.
one of them.
Anyway,
But
there was someone around these parts
it was
in
other
possession
things
of one of these
too,
wee
and
beauties,
people would tell me
so
just like, oh yeah, I would, but I would, but, or people just like, oh no,
Sorry, guys.
no, I won't help
I'm not
you.
from around here.
And it's just like,
Matter of
I
fact,
fucking stuck my neck
didn't
out
hear
for
my
you.
choice.
And you're just like,
I
no.
got shipwrecked and just kind of washed up nearby.
A shipwreck? Talk about a calamity.
Yeah, I guess. But hey, I'm still alive, and I wasn't too badly hurt, so...
Aye. Sounds like you've plenty to be thankful for. Not least of all meeting the two of us. Now, shall we go and celebrate or what? That bar won't prop itself up.
Elvis and Adele! Jobs and abilities can now be viewed and managed from the main menu.